Hollywood?
Are you kidding me? You did not just ask me that.
I did.
You didn't.
Oh, I did, all right. I'm a bad boy.
Billy Bush did not just ask me that question.
Of course.
Truth from rumor as she gets ready to launch her new movie, Maid in Manhattan. From her nickname J-Lo to that interview where she announced her engagement and the relationship with Ben, Jenny from the block goes on the record with Billy Bush.
People have raved about it for years.
Yes.
How do you feel about your butt?
Are you kidding me? You did not just ask me that.
I did.
You didn't.
I did.
I mean, I feel like I'm insane.
Forever, and I want to know how you feel.
I'm dreaming. Billy Bush did not just ask me that question.
How do you feel? I mean, people talk about it all the time.
Ty, this is Ty, the son, my son in the movie.
Ty!
Ask me now.
But, Ty, how are you?
No buts about it. Jennifer Lopez, she's a good sport. And although I didn't exactly get the answer to that question, Jen was happy to talk about other things in her life, like her fiancé, Ben Affleck.
I've done, like 14 movies, 15 movies, and I haven't ever been involved with a co-star before. This is a first for me.
The two met and fell in love on the set of Gigli, a romance the tabloids just can't seem to leave alone.
Comparisons in the paper to Elizabeth Taylor.
Right.
Because of the managers.
Right.
Does that break you down?
No, I think it's funny. It's their own struggle. I'm okay.
You're okay with it.
I don't get too wrapped up in it. I don't really. I mean, I enjoy it for the laugh factor like everybody else, and I kind of discard it.
I thought it would help Jen discard some other fodder. So now it's time for J-Lo. Fact or fiction?
Fact or fiction? You stopped Diane Sawyer's interview when she asked you the big engagement question to call Ben.
Are you engaged? I didn't stop it. What happened was she was asking me, and I was kind of evading the question and saying that we were happy and that we, I didn't want to talk about it and blah, blah, blah. She's changing the tape, and I was like, oh, my God, you're really grilling me, and da-da-da. And she's like, well, people want to know. But I would have to call Ben, and she was like, well, call him if you want.
She handed you the phone?
She didn't hand me the phone. But she was like, well, call him if you want and see if it's okay. If it's not okay, then fine. We'll move on. I was like, baby, so I'm here with Diane, and da-da-da, and we did an hour, and, I don't have to, but, what do you... Is it okay? Do you think it's okay? And he was like, yeah, good. If you feel like it, you do it. But if you don't, then don't. It's up to you.
You were afraid that Ben was not at the right moment in his life, that he was a little bit of a skirt chaser, a little bit of a fun, and you wanted to be sure about that.
Oh, no. I from before, like, my impressions of him before were kind of like, oh, this is kind of a, Hollywood playboy type. And I just thought that was the type of guy he was. You know what I mean? And then I, got to know him.
In fact, Ben will officially change his name on wedding day to B-Lo.
Yeah, if you change yours to B. Bush. Okay?
I'm B to the Bushy to the... Okay, it doesn't work. But what about that J to the L-O?
Nobody close to you calls you J-Lo.
No.
Do you like the name J-Lo?
I don't mind it.
Jen was being so honest, she even admitted to this.
Fact or fiction, you were such a huge Menudo fan that you had posters of Menudo in your rooms.
Yes, true. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed.
Now, if you thought I was tough on Jen, wait till tomorrow when 11-year-old Tyler Posey, Jennifer's Maid in Manhattan co-star, takes my chair and asks the really personal questions. Pat.
There he is, Billy Mike Wallace Bush.